Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing great. My name is Abbas, a data analyst. The world of data analysis and generally data analytics are rapidly changing. It's gone those days that companies and institutions stick to the old version of data analytics for decision making. Nowadays, we can find many professionals and data analysts working for the companies, and they are hired specifically to get insightful information from historical data of the companies. And of course, companies would definitely benefit from those findings for further decision making. Today, in a very few short minutes and in a couple of slides, I try to cover general idea behind data analytics. So let's jump into it. Regardless of the type of data that we have, it could be text format, audio format, video format, or numeric format. They all follow the same process of data analysis. It generally starts from cleaning the data. We always have to look at the data to find outliers, and we have to eliminate them because they affect our findings. And our data must be transformable to a readable format by software. And finally, we have to model our data to get insightful information from our data. Generally, we have four types of data analytics. The first one is descriptive analytics, which gives insight information from our data. The second one gives us diagnostic analytics, which gives us insight information from our data. And third and fourth one are predictive and prescriptive analytics, which gives us foresight information from our data. Let's dive into each one separately. Speaking of descriptive analytics, it's about what happened in the past. This technique actually summarizes large data set and gives insightful information to decision makers. Examples could be key performance indicators of the company, and most specifically, metrics such as return on investment. So descriptive analytics has nothing to do with prediction. It gives historical information, and you use them for descriptive analysis. The second comes diagnostic analytics. It actually uses the previous and historical data just like descriptive one, but this time it looks at what causes will make the thing happen. For instance, it identifies the anomalies in the data, and this may be unexpected changes in a metric or a particular market, and data is related to these anomalies is collected, and finally it will find the causes. The third one is predictive analytics. This is the most common one in weather forecasting. It actually tries to understand what will be happening in the future. This technique, just like descriptive and diagnostic one, look at the historical data, but it will try to identify and determine what will be likely happen in future. And finally, we have prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive analytics is just like predictive one, but this time it will tell us what should be done in future. So by using insights from predictive one, we will look at data and will prevent future occurrence to happen. So this is very important. So to do the analytics, we always rely on statistical techniques. Most common ones are listed here. There are a lot, actually. So regression is, the conventional regression is about how one independent variable predict dependent variable, how independent variable influences dependent variable. Multiple regression is another version of regression, This time it look at the variety of multiple, a variety of independent variable to see how they affect dependent variable. And structural equation modeling is an advanced one. It look at the it is mostly useful for latent variables, and it is a very precise technique. It will minimize the measurement errors. And we have time series analysis. Time series analysis will look at data in different period of time, like longitudinal one. And finally, we have multi-level analysis. Multi-level analysis look at the data in different levels. For example, in a academic institution, we have students as a first level and we have teachers in the second level. So this is kind of complex analysis. It will look at the data to see what these categories will affect each other. And of course, to run those statistical techniques, there are many software available in the market. From the academic point of view, we always work with softwares like SPSS, SmartPLS, Amos, Lizro, etc. But when it comes to the business analytics, there are other software that we can work with. We can use Excel, but Excel is very good for small data set. When it comes to the large data set, Excel has limits. So that's why we go for other software like Python and R. Python and R are a very dynamic software, especially for Python. You don't need to know about data analysis because it doesn't require coding. So whoever wanna be a data analyst in future, I would recommend him or her to learn Python. R is also very useful, but it requires a bit of data analytic expertise. And we have also Power BI and Tableau. These are also statistical software, but they are actually very useful when you want to visualize your data. So when you analyze your data by Python or R, then you can visualize it with Power BI or Tableau. I personally use Power BI, which is very powerful. So guys, today I try to cover a minimum ideas behind data analytics. I hope that helped you guys. I will try to cover each section in much more detail in future videos. So thank you for watching. Enjoy and have a good time. Bye.